So, you want to buy a casino, find a building, and hire the dealers. Watch the chips roll in every day. But here is the strangest part of it. A casino is a unique legal business. Math guarantees you a profit every time. Every dollar walking through the door wins. But this is also a very dangerous business. Even the richest operators go bankrupt fast. By the end, you will know why. You will see how casinos make money, why having a math edge is not enough. Casinos come in 3 completely different sizes. A small Colorado casino costs $5 million. Locals come to lose their monthly wages. A mid-sized property costs about $1 billion. They have real hotels and fine restaurants. Then there is the famous Vegas Strip. The price tag here gets totally silly. Cosmopolitan costs nearly $4 billion, but the building is just the beginning. There are 2 costs nobody warns you about. First is the expensive gaming license fee. It is like a very expensive lottery ticket. The second cost is global geopolitics. Macau is the biggest market on Earth. It earns triple the entire Vegas Strip. Or try your luck in North Korea. They want someone to finish their hotel. A massive building, not finished in decades. You pay for the interior renovation costs. Then you get the casino license rights. Even a dictatorship knows the secret truth. A casino is just a currency vacuum. Now, where does the money come from? Every game is mathematically rigged on purpose. The cards are real and dice clean, but the rules guarantee the house wins. This is called the house edge concept. Imagine we bet on a coin flip. A fair bet has 0 house edge, but I change the rules of betting. I take a nickel every single time. Over 1 million bets, I keep money. That nickel is the house edge trick. Roulette is the clearest example of this. The math is missing $100. That missing money is the house cut. The casino edge grows with every bet. But roulette is not where money lives. The real profit story is slot machines. Slots run a 5 to 15% edge. The cheaper the machine, the higher the edge. Penny slots are the most profitable machines. Grandma is the most profitable customer here. She pays 30 times more than millionaires. That is why slots fill the floor. In 2024, slots brought billions to Vegas. They earn more than all table games. Now, look at the clever casino architecture. No windows and no clocks on the walls. Carpet patterns push your eyes to slots. The exit path passes many more games. They call this system engineered immersion. The goal is to keep you inside. They want the math to work. Eventually. Then there is the player loyalty card. It tracks every single bet you make. They calculate your theoretical loss every time. They give you back 10% in comps, free dinner, hotel rooms, and free drinks. Vegas gave away billions in free stuff. They did not lose that money, ever. They invested it to keep you inside. At the top sit the big whales. 1/10 of customers provide a quarter revenue. 1,000 customers make the whole industry. A whale loses huge money every visit. The math always wins in the long run. That is why they fly jets free. They give the best penthouse for free. Spending $500,000 is totally rational when their loss is $10 million. So the revenue model is very simple. House edge multiplied by time and visits. Everything exists to maximize those 4 numbers. With guaranteed math, why do owners lose? The short answer is all other costs. Gaming revenue disappears very fast after taxes. A strip casino has thin net margins. Most revenue goes to payroll for staff. Cameras watch every square meter every day. Logistics for physical cash costs millions. Drunk gamblers fight and lose even more. Casinos get sued more often than doctors. The math is a guaranteed top line, but everything below is a total fight. Most owners fail due to 2 mistakes. First is taking on too much debt. Don't build on debt that needs perfection. No casino is perfect from day one. Second is the wrong product for market. Building for the wrong crowd kills profits. A high-end casino for the wrong city. Or banning smoking in the smoking market. You must know who wants to play. If you build it, make them stay. The economics here are very strange indeed. It is the most reliable business model, but owners go bankrupt like tech startups. The math only works at huge scale. Every casino needs years to pay back. The house edge is very rigid daily. Everything outside the math must be perfect. Your debt, your timing, and your location. The revenue is guaranteed, but not everything. Survive 20 years and you get rich. Success brings some of the biggest fortunes. How much money can you actually make? Small regional casinos make $2 million yearly. Not glamorous, but very recession resistant. A Vegas Strip resort is different. Only 1/3 comes from actual gambling. The rest is food, hotel, and shows. A modern casino is a giant resort. Net profit can be $300 million yearly. If you survive, you become a legend. Sheldon Adelson built a $35 billion fortune. His company earns millions every single day. If you buy one, follow the rule. The house always wins in the end. Just make sure you are the house. Let's dig deeper into the financial structure. Every casino operates on the law of large numbers. Individual spins are always random events, but the aggregate is a mathematical certainty. The house edge is a fixed variable. It never changes based on human emotion. That is the owner's ultimate shield. But that shield requires massive upkeep costs. You pay salaries for thousands of staff, security, dealers, chefs, and front desk. Payroll eats 30% of revenue yearly. Corporate tax is another heavy burden. Each state has different rules of play. Macau takes 40% of gross gaming revenue. Pennsylvania taxes slots at 50%. This is a war to protect margins. Capital costs are another painful headache. You borrow billions at high interest rates. If you cannot optimize cash flow monthly, debt will crush your operation very fast. Casino history is a history of bad debt. Billion-dollar buildings change owners constantly. The cause is usually poor leverage management. Casinos cannot survive if debt is too high. Revenue fluctuates with the economic cycle. When the economy dips, players spend less, but the casino's fixed costs never drop. That is the cruelty of commercial real estate. You do not just own a casino. You are running an integrated entertainment hub. Hotels, dining, and events are the anchors. You use gambling as the quote-unquote loss leader. Then you sell food, drinks, and rooms. This is the lose-to-win strategy. You discount rooms to keep gamblers inside. Every empty room is a lost dollar. That is why casinos are full on weekends. Customer data is your most valuable asset. They know which games you like best. They send coupons right before you leave. This is algorithmic experience optimization. Every small detail is measured precisely. They measure every millimeter of floor space. Revenue per square meter decides your survival. High metrics mean your casino will win. Low metrics mean you will be replaced. So the competition is extremely fierce. You must constantly refresh your slot fleet. You must update your loyalty programs daily. If you stand still, you fall behind. Players seek the illusion of high wins, even if the odds are always identical. This is the psychology of virtual luck. You sell the feeling of being a winner, but in reality, they are just players. The financial world of casinos is brutal. It is a mix of math and humans. Math stands on the side of the owner. Humans stand on the side of winning illusions, and you hold the advantage in this battle. As long as you avoid operational errors, never let greed cloud your judgment. Never underestimate the fixed overhead costs. Every number requires absolute precision here. Casinos are the art of risk control. You are the architect of the game. You define the payout ratios and rules. But most importantly, you understand people. You understand why they want to bet. You understand the pain of the loser. And you understand the joy of the winner. All of it is in your calculations. That is the power of a casino boss. A power built on immense patience. You do not win in a single hand. You win in the total of millions. That is how casino empires survive forever. Do not look at the player's luck. Look at the numbers in the ledger. That is where the truth is revealed. Casinos are a serious business endeavor. They require the mind of a macro investor, not the mind of the typical gambler. Do not get caught in the spiral. Keep a cold head in every situation. Only then can you take control. This financial game is never simple, but it is the most addictive game. Are you ready to start the journey? This path is for the truly brave. This path is for the sober investor. Will you be the player or the boss? The casino awaits a steady hand. Step into the world of cold numbers. Step into the world of absolute truth. Only the owner understands the value. Casinos are the peak of mathematical business, and you stand at the very top. The final decision is in your hands. Good luck building your own empire.